Hecker's going to do the ruck work for Bell Post Hill up against Edge. The triathlete gets it down beautifully to Hart. Goes through the middle now. Right foot kick nice to Scott. Training drill. Witches hat's out.
Jeez, you've opened them up there.
And Scott has taken the mark and will shoot for goal from 50 out.
Nearly hit umpire dueling in the head then.
He backs himself. He rates himself too. Will Scott.
Where's he from?
Not too sure. I'll get back to you on that one.
He's a basketballer. Comes in, kicks it right into the man on the mark. So he had no idea what was going on there. Hart. Barlow comes across. Hart ducked his head and dropped the footy. Umpire says play on. Lucky. Ball still in dispute in the middle of the ground. Ettridge on hands and knees. Got it away. Ooh. Kick off the ground. That was in danger. And Hahn on hands and knees. He spends a bit of time on the ground.
He doesn't have to go far.
No, he doesn't have to go far. That's true. Back from the Colac League this year. And back into the team.
Will Scott's from the Wagga Tigers.
Nice. Very good. So, goes towards the centre half forward. No mark taken. Off the back of the pack. Bell Post will leave it behind. And umpire says play on. They get a clearing kick somehow towards half forwards. A 2-on-2. Costello just pushed him out of the way and took the mark. So Costello, 60 out from goal, goes towards full forward. Merrick to come at it against Watkins over their head. Watkins kept his feet. Merrick didn't. Ran through for a behind to Bell Post Hill. So they got a 2-3-15, the Panthers. They trail Belmont 6-1-37. Common Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, minute and a half played.
So Belmont Lions to relieve a little bit of pressure now from the fullback position, kicking out. Just looking at the options, they're going to come clubroom side. That goes towards the edge, set him a task. Costello's able to intercept. The mark was probably taken, would say that. So he's been awarded by the umpire. He's looking back towards the goal square. Not too many options now. Goes short. Target is Barlow. Kick was good. Hands are good. That's one thing that hasn't changed with Barlow over the summer.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to come out of defence and look for Brody Edge, you've got to look for him. You can't put it 15 metres out in front of him because someone's going to come over them and beat him to it, which happened.
So a chance early in the second quarter for Bell Post Hill to register a goal. So Barlow from about 40. Bit of an angle. He's going to miss. He's
kicked it like his old man.
And it's now 2-4 for Bell Post Hill. 6-1 to the Lions. So again, some relieving pressure to be kicked out from the full back. Bit of a cluster at the centre half back position. I reckon whichever way Edge goes, that's where I'd be heading. And he's going to play on and go straight down the middle this time. Edge stayed right in the middle of the ground.
Oh, he should have got it free.
Again, it's Barlow who takes the mark, so it's going to go back as quick as it came out. Over the top, goes back towards Costello. He's up, and he takes the mark. So Costello, strong hands. He will go back and kick from about 20 metres, 25 metres out, 45-degree angle.
Looking a bit fitter this year as well.
I'll tell you what, if I was Belmont, I'd be livid. Because that bloke grabbed Brody Edge by the shoulder, pulled him away from the contest so Jakey Barlow could mark that. And we could see it from here. The umpire's standing 5 metres away. He should have paid a free kick that time.
So Costello steps in. And
he
it will
won't
come
miss.
back nicely, and it's through for his second goal of the afternoon. And Bell Post Hill have the first goal of the second quarter. They move to 3-4. They trail Belmont Lions on 6-1, and we gone nearly 4 minutes. Second quarter, Common Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Well, we reckon Bell Post Hill, as we know, are going to ask the question, and they've already asked it. So now the test is, can Belmont come back and repay them with what they're going to do? Because Bell Post Hill, they play one good quarter, they can win this game of footy, like I said, at quarter time. So Belmont now got to really knuckle down and see if they can get a couple up the other end and put a bit of distance between them.
They're Cam Addy and Tyler Jones. They're down there having a conversation between the two of them. It's like a Saturday afternoon stroll for the two of them. They've been talking all the way back to full forward there.
And I'm going to say something about that in a minute.
So Edge gets it down in the middle. Beautiful tap down again. Goes towards half forward for the Lions. Kick around the corner towards Addy as well. Coming out for the Lions. They get the pick up. Sneed gets it around the corner. Barton just got his hand to it and saw it out of bounds for a throw in the right forward pocket.
The biggest challenge for Brad Martin after all the grand finals and the glory they've had is to get them up playing their best football on a hot Saturday in April is a big, big challenge.
So throw in, Scott and Barton, neither get an effective tap. Scott tried to get it back again. Quick kick back towards half forward. Hahn Went left, went right, showed a bit. Well, went around again, did nicely against Yates. Goes to the top of the square, puts it high. Addy comes out, double fister over the head of Welv. Doesn't sit for him. James got a hand to it. Hecker, he gets wrapped off the football and should have got a free kick.
Wow,
said
gee.
play on.
One way or the
Over
other,
the
he should
top
have been
of
a free kick.
Yates, and he's wrapped up. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Yeah, it's either dropping the ball or
Tackle
hold
without
the
the
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
So 45 out from the Lions' goal. Edge stands right next to the umpire. Hecker, Edge gets it down beautifully. Kick by Baker towards the square. No mark taken. And off hands and out of bounds for a throw in.
He went so close to interfering with him then too, I reckon.
Like George Pell.
Oh,
So-
all right, boys, let's give it.
Boundary throw in. Scott. Up against Barton. Oh, I'm not going to be in trouble in round one anyway, so that's good. Scott gets it back. Now James does the roving, handball over the top, gets it back to 1-2, runs through 50, gets around, in trouble now. Oh, he's held onto it a long time, just got it away, just in time to Mar, goes to centre wing. Ettridge goes up, punched away. Barlow front and centre was great. Then
Oh, he's
dropped the
gone!
penalty. Great tackle.
Yeah, it was.
And the Lions now get it through Whitney, and they go with a left foot kick towards half forward. Scott has to make up a bit of ground. Barton was like he was a centre half forward. He took the mark.
I think Dylan hit him right.
Yeah.
I think he was kicked to the
Thought it was a
outside.
thought it was a training.
Back at training, yeah.
So Barton chips it over the top. Hecker takes the mark. Half back. Plays on quickly into the middle. Had to be a good kick and was. Was the mark taken? No, said the umpire. Podner. Now spills to Kerwood. Goes with a kick towards Tyler Jones. Addy. Jones goes up. Addy keeps his feet. Comes out. Needs some support. Belmont get around. Sneed gets it back towards the top of the square. Barton though in
They
front.
just run to the right spots, these experienced players.
They do, and he did. Timmy Barton in the back pocket for Bellpost Hill. They'll just hold the ball up now until somebody moves for him. He chips the ball short to Addy. So Addy now goes back towards half back. No mark taken to Flacavento. Got some support though.
No.
Over the top. Flacavento needs to get around Edwards. Short little kick over the head of Yates. Comes towards centre wing. Welv comes at it. Gets through traffic. Does nicely. Right foot kick towards half forward is good. And Ettridge takes the mark with a stretch. Plays on quickly. Chips the ball up towards centre half forward. And that is a good mark
Now,
too.
Barlow's run all the way down on his own here, and he hasn't spotted him.
And there will be a set shot for goal. So Nick Costello again, who's kicked 2-1. 40 out directly in front. Chance to kick the Panthers' fourth of the afternoon. He comes in 40 out directly in front, northern end of the ground. Piazza stands the mark. He comes in. He hasn't connected with it. Goes to the square. Off hands. Oh, gee, I'll tell you what.
Still in.
Standing the back was the Bellpost Hill.
Oh,
Well, umpire says play on. Ball still in dispute in the 10-metre square. Pack there. Kick out. And, nobody can pick the footy up. It's like a piece of soap out there. And close to the boundary line, the Lions, I think, will be happy to see it over if they can get it over. They get it clear in the end towards half back. Edge ran back with a flight of the footy. Probably impeded Hecker a little bit, but the umpire said play on. Pick up Kerwood. Tried to get the handball free. Panthers fighting hard for it at half forward. Still in dispute. Lions, weight of numbers there. Kerwood
they got it
gets
out.
the kick towards centre half forward. Jones tried to work Addy past it. He's better than that though. Addy keeps his feet. Jones doesn't. Addy takes it away. Got to stand up. Half back goes towards centre wing with the ball. Edge gets back. Can't take the mark. Rabis is there. Back in board. Hecker can take the mark. And just settle things down for Bellpost Hill at centre wing. He chips the ball back to Welv. Just takes the mark on the stretch. Right in the middle of Myers reserve. Goes with the right foot kick to centre half forward. Lead on. Beautiful kick. Costello can't take the
good
mark.
defence.
Ettridge was there as well. Costello picked it up again. Handball back to Lentini. Tapped it to nobody in particular. And they can run free now, the Lions. They won their handball over the top. Edwards was a standing start. Tried to play for a free kick. Didn't get one. Needs some support. Ball spills free. Cornwall gets it. Welb's there as well. Went left, went right, and then hatched the ball.
holding the ball.
And the umpire,
Bad decision. Now, that's a bad decision. He had plenty of
He
opportunities.
had three options.
He had 3 opportunities to get rid of it by hand, and he didn't do that, and it should have been holding the ball.
10 minutes played, 3-4-22. Bellpost Hill, Belmont 6-1-37.
Edge pushes up to do the ruck work once again. And there is Hecker, so by Dowling. He's puts the ball up. Hecker gets the ball down. Clearances through edge. Didn't know what to do, but he puts the ball on his boot. Runs the ball towards centre half forward. Whitney's in front, or was in front, but then he was behind. Picked up. Lima going the wrong way. Has support out wide. Goes to Fantella. Fantella to Addy. Addy now short towards centre wing. Mark is not taken out there. Ball at ground level. Hahn can go back, has the ball, stops and props and goes straight across the ground. Will find edge, takes the mark, can come across the ground to Snyder if he wants to, but he ignores him now. He's going to go in that direction. Left a little bit late because Flacavento won't get back, but so it is a good kick there from Brody Edge. Snyder will go back into the middle of the ground. Mark is taken. And it's a mark there from Jolly. So Jolly from now inside the centre square on the left foot goes wide towards the half-forward line. Cam Addy read that nicely off the boot, and he comes across and takes the mark in front of Whitney. A bit slow to get off the ground there, Cam Addy.
Holding his hip, I think.
So Barton short for him at centre half back, and get the ball now and go if he wants to, but he stops and props. Jones comes from behind and takes the mark. Jimmy Barton now asked to be called to be played on by the umpire. He goes towards centre wing and Barlow. Barlow doesn't take the mark, recovers nicely on the left foot. Little short chip goes over the top towards Lentini.
He got out of that, didn't he?
He took the mark. It was a good mark. So Lentini goes back into the middle of the ground to Fantella. Fantella quickly goes towards the goal square. Coming out, mark is going to be taken over by Vaseka.
Oh, good man.
And Vaseka will go back now. And he's going to have to kick from 40, I reckon. Pretty close to.
He's the kid that came in last year, didn't he?
Yep,
Yeah.
played
He
about
played a
4 or
couple of
5.
Did he play in the grand final? No.
No.
Reserves grand final.
So Vaseka now goes short, goes towards Flacavento, was slow through the air, but gets there. And now Flacavento a little bit closer, but the angle is more acute. And he will go back and have a shot for goal. So Flacavento's taking plenty of time. I'm probably going to give him a move on, I reckon, in a minute if he doesn't hurry up.
Do they get 30 seconds like the
I've
AFL?
got no idea, but I suppose they'd be acting the same way, I would think. So Flacavento steps in now, kicks towards goal. That looked pretty nice off the boot. So I'll tell you what, that is a good kick from out there. And he will get his first goal of the afternoon. And Bell Post nil now to 4-4. Belmont Lions, they remain on 6-1. We've gone 12.5 minutes. Second quarter, Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, if I was coaching that kid and he took that long to play, kick it, have a shot for goal and kicked it like that, I'd say do that every time, because that was a beautiful kick from out there. A beautiful kick. And Bell Post Hill, they're doing it again, aren't they? They're not going bang, bang and kicking 15 in a row. They're just grinding them down. And as I said before, Belmont have got to find a way to get a couple.
So back to the middle.
Hawks already 36-point lead over the Magpies. 3 goals to Kennedy Hunt and 3 goals to Hutchison.
Edge. Merrick goes up, gets it down. Ball at the back. Jolly tried to get the handball free. Quick kick out of the pack by Flacavento towards half forward. Ettridge comes out, sits for Barlow. Edwards wraps him up, ball spills free. Merrick went one hand, didn't pick it up. Costello did, got it out quickly to Lentini. Off a step, right foot kick, missed it. Through for one behind. They go to 4-5-29, Bell Post Hill. Trail Belmont 6-1-37. Commonafine Hotel's second quarter scoreboard, 13.5 minutes played.
Is there a slight breeze going that way, do you think?
Yes, there
Just
is.
slight?
You can see the premiership flags.
Okay, it's just starting to get up a little
starting to
bit.
get up from over there to here, I suspect.
I don't reckon that was there in the first
No,
quarter.
it wasn't.
No.
But, you know, I don't think I've ever been to a game here where it hasn't been windy at least for one quarter.
Yeah, no.
That's right. Phil Plott used to call it Windy Hill.
So the ball kick in by Watkins, out to 50.
And that held up.
Edge, can't take the mark. Probably should have in the end. He worked his way to the front of the pack there. And the umpire will come in with the pack developing.
I'd say the most traumatic thing when you midfielders that aren't kicking the ball well this early in the year, the most traumatic position to play would be on Cam Addy. I'd get Tyler Jones out of there, give him a run on the ball for I'll get him a kick.
So ball up. Comes out for Bell Post Hill. Into their forward line, but the Lions have taken a saving mark.
Piazza.
And Piazza. The Italian Piazza.
2 Lions and American, please.
And goes out wide looking for Edge, but Merrick got in front, took the mark, played on quickly, got it away to Rabbis. Gets around on the left, back inside 50. Ettridge, standing start, couldn't take the mark. Front and centre was okay. Back to Flacavento. Came from Merchant, goes back into the 50. Good kick. They just line up there, and Costello lined up this time and took the mark.
Well, he's becoming a thorn in their side down there. All of a sudden, he's just getting the footy, isn't he? All he has to do is kick straight now.
2-1 this afternoon so far. Nick Costello. So he's directly in front. He's 25 metres out. And this for Bell Post Hill's 5th. Comes in. Oh, gee whiz. Kick through it, Nick.
Nick, you don't just kick it like you're 50 metres out.
2-2 for him, 4-6-30 Bell Post Hill. They trail Belmont 6-1-37. Common Afine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 15.5 played.
Watkins to himself, plays on, bring the ball, club room side, goes outside looking for Whitney. Will take the mark just inside the field of play. Does nicely. Running player. Watkins continued. Handball went over the top. Costello's arrived. He takes possession of the ball now. Looks back into the middle of the ground. Kick wasn't good. Goes back towards Merrick. Got a favourable bounce. Has relief out the back. Barton stopped. Propped. Good eyes. Good vision. Went over the top of Vlacavendo, but he'll be able to go back and collect it. Has time to steady. Watkins went in a bit too hard there. Little chip inside. Goes back inside. Yates couldn't take the mark for Seekers at ground level. All taken a little bit high in the contact. Umpires let it go. Ball now is really in dispute for Seeker. Gets a little kick outside the contest. Rabbis tries to force his way through. Runs back towards the goal square. Costello bounced in and out of one. Got the handball away. Umpire again. Let it go. Barlow in strong again. I'll tell you what, they're putting their bodies in over the contest
My
here.
word they are.
And they're having a bit of a crack. And this time the umpire will come in and say is going to be a ball up. Only 20 metres out from the forward position for Bell Post Hill.
I was going to say that before when you said it was like a bar of soap and they couldn't pick it up. A lot of that's because they were going in 100%, 100 mile an hour.
So Edge this time gets the ball out to Whitney. Whitney on the left boot, runs the ball back towards centre wing. Merrick leads in the race for the ball. Baker not too far behind. He wins possession of Baker, persisted, got it, runs away, got the handball away. McCarthy, handball again. It missed the target, picked up by Lentini. Got boot to ball, kick was smothered. Again, Jolly goes back to McCarthy, and he gets a little chip forward. And the mark has been taken to me.
Look at that. You've got to love this bloke, don't you?
There was talk he was going to go and try his luck somewhere else, but he's decided to stay.
Oh, he's got a 50.
What for?
I think...
did he call him to go back off the mark?
No, I think Nick Sneed actually ran inside the 10.
Yeah, look.
Well, it's a decent 50 too.
Yeah. I was going to say before, it's a funny game, isn't it? Like, you can get the ball after a free kick's paid and kick it 40 metres the other way and nothing happens. But if you don't run at right angles and get out of in 1 inch, and they'll give you 50.
Yep.
I don't understand that.
Timmy Barton now from, was on centre wing, now goes to 25 metres out, almost directly in front. And has been a goal kicker for Bell Post Hill. Lines up, and that won't be a goal. It's going to go across the face. Will it come back far enough? No, it won't. So through for another minor score. Wasting opportunities here, Bell Post Hill. They move to 4-7, and they trail the Belmont Lions on 6 goals, 1. 18 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Afine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
So the Lions through Watkins.
That's a rainmaker.
High kick. Looks for Edge.
Oh, free
Got
kick.
a push in the back. Umpire said play on. Ball still at half forward for Bell Post Hill. Umpire's found a free kick for a hold. Going to go to Jake Barlow. They haven't heard. I'll have to bring it back quickly. Barlow will have it. 60 out from goal. Drives it in. Lead on Costello. Oh, gee whiz. Well, all he has to do is kick a goal. He's had enough opportunities. He's kicked 2-2. He's had 3 shots from this spot.
Put a huge game before half time, couldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, those are all kickable for him. He probably should have 4 straight at this stage. But first game of the year, got to give him a bit of breathing space.
So this to tie up the game. It's been all Bell Post Hill in this second term. 19 minutes played. He comes in for his 3rd and the 5th for the Panthers.
Same spot. Same. He wants them to move the goalpost next week during the week, I think.
2-3, Nick Costello. So they go to 4-8-32, Bell Post Hill. Trail the Belmont Lions 6-1-37. Common Afine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 19 played.
So Watkins again kicking in from fullback, goes to himself, plays on, brings the ball out long, goes towards Yates. Yates can't get there, but he got a boot to ball, runs back inside 50. Murchison protect the ball nicely there and swings onto the right foot. He goes back towards the goal square. Mark is not taken, comes to ground. Costello again in the right spot, can't take possession of it. Picked up by Ettridge, kick was smothered, ball runs back towards the boundary line. And this time it will go over. No, it won't, because Vasika will keep it inside the field of play. He is bundled over the boundary line with the ball. And there's going to be a throw in About 40 metres out. Oh, no, it's a ball up, is it? Umpire said stay in the field of play. That's okay. So Edge now doing the ruck work. Little kick off the ground. And again, from the far side, picked up. Ettridge had it. Was taken in a tackle. High, says the umpire. So free kick goes bell post hill way.
Well, I'm not going to argue him from 120 metres away because I can't see it.
I couldn't see the grub. So Ettridge now. This is a hard place to kick a goal from out there.
But I'll tell you what, he loves kicking them from there, doesn't he? He's kicked a few there over the years, the last couple of years.
He'll take his very best. Kicks, loads up, goes to the goal square. I'll tell you what, if it's gone over.
I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. The goal of the day.
It's in the right spot at the right time. It's either a goal or it's a mark. Or it's been touched. It's a goal.
We're going on the video review.
So Joel Merchant gets his first goal of the afternoon, and now Bell Post Hill move to 5-8. They lead the Belmont Lions on 6 goals, 1, and we have gone 21 minutes, second quarter, Conifine Hotel's second quarter scoreboard.
Who kicked that?
Merchant.
Joel Merchant.
Merchant.
First year recruit.
Is that the kid from, where's he from?
The one that looks like Jovanovic, I don't know who.
Oh, yeah, right.
Up country somewhere, wasn't he?
Bungaree.
Yeah, the spud farmer.
Well, his first shot for goal up the other end was reasonably poor, but that was a beautiful kick for goal. And that's just what they needed too, because they've had all the inside 50s in the ball and haven't scored enough goals.
Back in the middle. Barton having run on the ruck, got it down. Fantella goes to an open half-forward flank. Podner comes out, kicks it off the ground, gets a Shepherd as well, so he'll have 15 metres to pick it up, close to the boundary line. Right foot off a step, back towards Ettridge, held on to. Umpire said play on. He gets around, handball, and then got a high tackle. I think that was for the first one he missed.
Oh, that's going
Well, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one either.
No, I didn't see that one.
I thought it was incorrect disposal, actually. Anyway, we are a long way away.
So Ettridge has the ball. 25 out, slide angle. Hasn't hit the goal yet, Jaden. Best man on the ground in the grand final, if I remember rightly.
Pretty handy. 9 kicks that day, 6 goals straight.
Comes in now.
Oh, he's
brought it back with the breeze. Beautiful.
He has too. I was just about to have a crack at him.
Bit of Mark Leishman, right to left there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Ettridge puts his first on the board, and the 6th for Bell Post Hill. They go to 6-8-44. They lead Belmont 6-1-37. And that's on the Conifine Hotel's second quarter scoreboard, 22 and a half played.
Well, the wind did play a part in that because I think you're always taught run straight at the goals, but he ran out to the right, kicked it out to the right, and I thought it was going to stay out to the right, and the wind brought it back. Just like the previous goal, he just kicked it up into the square, that bloke, and let the wind just carry it through. So, obviously, they know their home ground, and that's got them back. They're in front yet? Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long, hard road now. Belmont have really got to do something before half-time.
So Barton and Edge back in the ruck here. Edge gets the ball down, goes towards, picked up there by Lentini. Got a handball away to Vantella, a little toe poke. Gets the ball running forward. Ravis tried to trap it. Diving on the ball was Cornwall. Got the ball out, did well. Snoid gets through the middle of the ground and kicks into the half-forward line. Ball held up a little bit, so picked up by Baker on the left boot. Kick didn't travel too far, but Scott had all collected it, then put it down again. Picked up by McNamara, got the handball back. Ends up in the hands there of Gray. Gray went back to Lima. Lima on the right boot towards centre wing and spaces. Lentini by himself. Well, actually, didn't see the beat out there, but he's done well. He's picked the ball up and got it back to Lentini. Lentini now steadies, handballs back. The numbers are with the Lions, and it's Baker who takes the ball away, kicks back into the full centre forward position. Mark is not taken, picked up there by Lima. Has plenty of time to stop. Prop, look to where he's going, went back into the hands of Marr, who got a little kick away towards McNamara. Couldn't collect the ball cleanly. Was able to go back and collect it, fed it out, goes back. Picked up by Marr once again, and he puts boot to ball towards centre half forward. Coming out, Mark not taken by Ettridge. Mark out the back was smothered. Barton had a bit of it, went towards Rabbits in the middle of the ground. He left it behind. So again, ball on hands and knees. Cornwall had it, lost it, got it to Flacavento. Flacavento tried to work the ball out wide. It's running forward. Rabbits, good body use, picks the ball up, gets out of the contest. Short chip goes towards Murchison. Merchant. Sounds like Murchison to me, so I stopped there one day, Grub, and then don't go.
Where's that up? Where's Murchison? Bendigo somewhere.
Up the other side somewhere. He goes short, and the mark is going to be taken by Rabbis. No, it's not. It's Lentini who's slipped into the hole behind the defence of the Belmont Lions, and I don't think the coach will be too happy with him standing there by himself. But he's now about 30 metres out directly in front, Lentini.
Well, he wouldn't have kicked a lot of goals over the lot of years that he's played at Bell Post Hill, would he?
He had one good year, I reckon, there where he kicked a few from me. I was running player on the wing. Anyway, he's got a chance now to kick a goal. So Lentini loads up, goes straight. It will go across the face of goal. And another behind for the Bell Post Hill side. 6 goals, 9. They could have this game done and dusted actually by now, but that's not the case. Belmont Lions are on 6 goals, 25 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
So Auger's going to kick in for Belmont. Edge comes commentary box side. He goes in that direction. Merrick's right there, back on the ground. Costello goes up as well.
He nearly grabbed
nearly got it too. The smallest man in that marking contest. Ball still in dispute at half forward for Bell Post Hill. Or did he drag it in? The umpire said no.
And I agree with that. That's a good. They've actually done a reasonable job, the umpire, so far.
Ball up. Edge. Barton. Hahn roves it nicely, gets out of traffic, runs around towards Kerwood, takes the mark at half back for the Lions. Drives it long towards half forward. McNamara gets back there, didn't take the mark. Mars there as well, gets away from Baker. Baker just got him. The ball spills free. Well, kick was smothered. Back towards McNamara, through traffic, through 4 or 5. Handball to nobody in particular. Hahn gets around 1, gets around 2, then gets the ball away quickly. They're under pressure. The Panthers are keeping it on them on centre wing. Ball from Sneed, gets it back towards Hahn. Went right, then went left.
Well
ball though missed by Olive. Comes the other way, Podner. He dropped the footy as well. And they're all looking for a rest, I reckon, at half-time. Barlow, good play. Gets it away to Rabbis, who's come in at the last 5 minutes. 60 out. Tries to measure the pass to Watkins. He's on the wrong team, though. Ball comes at the back of the pack. Auger over the top to Watkins again. He might be able to pick up his own ball. He can. And he's got Beath laterally. Goes in that direction. Puts it up high. Has to wait for it. Does. Takes it at a half-back. Plays on quickly. Drives it towards centre wing. Scott comes out. Called out. Kerwood's there as well. Off hands. And it will be a boundary throw in on centre wing.
Geez, it's good to have that little bit of extra pace like Rabbis has. He takes those first 2 steps, then he can steady. Same as Watkins. He didn't panic because he knew the bloke catching him, or chasing him, wasn't going to catch him.
That's it. Boundary throw in, centre wing, edge. Barton gets it down to Lentini. Wrapped up, ball out back to Fantella. Handball over the top. There is the man spoken about. Rabbis runs now from centre wing to half forward, coming out. Costello. This is about the 6th shot from the same spot for Cosy.
No, he's not going to have one this time.
He's going to pass it to his partner in crime, Ettridge. Punched away by Auger. Keeps it in front of him and kept his feet, which was the important thing, and then tapped it on back towards half-back. Cornwall comes at it. Will he put the tackle on? Yes, he does, and that's dropping the footy. Punts. Nice, umpire Dorling. Nice.
He looks in pretty good nick this year.
Who's that?
Cornwall.
Umpire Dorling?
No, Cornwall.
Cornwall goes out wide, looks for Scott, takes the mark. So he goes on quickly towards half forward. It's okay. Sneed's taking the mark. Dr. Schneed goes inboard, lie, kick as the siren sounds. And it is half time. And Bell Post Hill 6-9-45. And they lead Bell Post Hill, who are 6-1-37. And that's what they were at quarter time. So they lead by 8 points. Bell Post Hill. Goal kickers.